Hey all, welcome to ShareTrekc. This is Raj here. Friends, again, we have some news from Ginkgo Bioworks. And you will notice that going forward, whenever I talk about a deal about Ginkgo Bioworks, I'm going to dig into the background of the new client so that we can understand the size, strength, and depth of these collaborations and how much they are actually going to benefit Ginkgo Bioworks. So that will give us an idea of whether we should be super enthusiastic or we should say, yeah, that's okay. So that's the objective of today's video on Ginkgo Bioworks. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Ginkgo Bioworks and Zenfold Sustainable Technologies said Monday they are working together to use Ginkgo enzyme services to discover an enzyme key to the manufacturing of veterinary products. Collaboration aims to replace traditional chemical processes in veterinarian active ingredient production, or API, with a sustainable biological method for Zenfold. So friends, if you recollect, earlier also I had spoken about the increasing trend among big pharma also to sign up with Ginkgo Bioworks for API creation using fermentation and biological processes. So this is again another example of clients coming to Ginkgo Bioworks for API. So that's a positive in my books. Zenfold is a Bangalore-based privately held company. It's in India, and it's involved in manufacturing high-quality complex chemicals for multiple industries worldwide. These includes pharma and veterinary API intermediaries, as well as electronics industries related special chemicals, and a class of ingredients called nutraceuticals. That's a new term that I have come across. And nutraceuticals are found in health supplements and also in fortified foods. So when you buy bread is a kind of fortified food because they add stuff into it to give extra folic acid and some vitamins. Likewise, I think some kind of yogurts also have fortification of certain materials into them, nutrients into them. So that's where those ingredients can be used. You could visit their website as well and check them out. Just Google the name of the company and you will get the website. So I did not get any information, detailed information about Zenfold from the website in terms of number of employees and balance sheet, etc. So I don't know how big that company is and how much of turnover they have. But yeah, so it's the first collaboration that we have heard about in the last week. Another news is that Ginkgo Bioworks and Persone Biosciences said Tuesday that they have produced a bacteriotides engineering toolkit as part of their 2022 collaboration agreement. And the firm said they have access to the reusable toolkits, with Persone set to develop a pipeline of microbiome therapeutics with the technology, and Ginkgo retaining the rights for the toolkit to address a wide range of customer needs and applications. So it's mutually beneficial for both Persone as well as Ginkgo Bioworks. The technology comprises a set of generalizable genetic tools which can facilitate rapid bacteriotides engineering, including in the high throughput anaerobic engineering context. So I don't understand much of what I spoke at this point of time, but I thought let's have a look at Persone Biosciences and see what they are manufacturing and what is their background, what is their depth. So it seems that Persone Biosciences is a California-based startup with a funding of around $15 million. And it's likely founded in 2018 because I checked Crunchbase. It's in 2018 that they raised their first pre-seed round of funding. Their website is very slick and impressive. I mean, I think it's worth a visit. It's done very aesthetically. The quality of the graphics and the interface is absolutely impressive. So kudos to them for the website. So I would like you to have a look at that. And while these new collaborations do generate a spurt of enthusiasm when we read the press release, we need to see the depth and strength of the new clients and the deal. That is why I dig into the background of new clients for DNA. Let's quickly look at the price action before we wind down the video. And I would look forward to your comments about all these collaborations. And do you agree with me about looking at the background of these clients, financially how strong they are and what's the market size and stature of those companies. So that said, let's go to our TradingView platform. We are now looking at Ginkgo Bioworks, and in this chart, each of the candle is a one-day candle, and today you can see Ginkgo Bioworks has jumped significantly. It's actually challenging 1.75, which is its immediate resistance. It's been pushed down earlier in the day, but it seems very strong at this point of time. Momentum is still not above average, but MACD is bullish. So let's see if it can break through the resistance today and convert that resistance into a support. The resistance is pretty strong because not only do we have a horizontal resistance out there, we also have the 50-day exponential moving average, which is this orange line that you see here, the wavy orange graph line. That's also joining with the horizontal resistance of 1.75 to provide very severe resistance. So if we break through that, it will be great. Then our next resistance will be 1.82. We also have earnings for Ginkgo coming up on 13th of November. So it's almost a month away from now. And the expectation is earnings per share of minus 0.092. And revenue estimate is 48.075 million. I think that Ginkgo might exceed the revenue expectations, but in the EPS department, I'm not that sure that it's going to be able to exceed. We'll see what happens. But the last 3 days, we have had absolutely positive momentum for Ginkgo Bioworks, and we have to see how it closes today, whether it breaks through this resistance of 1.75. So friends, I'm not dissing Ginkgo Bioworks. It's a good company. It's got a good model. Its foundry is getting more and more interesting. Its database is getting more and more valuable as time goes by, and as big pharma also starts lining up, as the Department of Defense enters into collaboration with Ginkgo Bioworks, as governments across the globe sign up with Ginkgo Bioworks for biosecurity. I am thinking that this is a great company, but when we look at new collaborations coming in for Ginkgo Bioworks, we have to look at the background of those new collaborations and see if there is sufficient depth or momentum in terms of business value from those participants, those new partners, so that we can say, yeah, the value of the share is going to improve. Right now in these collaborations, I do not have much evidence that it's going to add much to the bottom line, but the fact that the new toolkit has been developed, that could have potential for Ginkgo Bioworks going forward. So we'll have to see how things work out, and it will be very helpful if the management start explaining in their earnings conference calls all these toolkits and what is their potential market size and where do they aim to sell it and who are the current clients for these toolkits. So there might be other collaborations as well which we have not yet looked at and which we are probably not aware of, because generally the financials of those deals are not disclosed. So we need more transparency from Ginkgo Bioworks in order for Ginkgo to get a really good valuation, because it looks like a good company, but the share price is not working in that direction, and I think investors need more confidence in order to boost the share price. With that, I think I would like to end this video here, and I would like to get your feedback. What do you guys think about Ginkgo Bioworks and all these collaborations? And do you think the share price is likely to go about $2 before the end of the year? Please put it in the comment. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.